This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time of the week that we like to say, welcome to Eejits of the World!
Live at Deadmeet 2024.
All right, and what a cornucopia of clowns we have for you this week.
Yes, we do. And you are
I am Andrew Maxwell, and you are...
Glenn Wool.
And what Eejits do we have for them this week?
We have the Eejits of the Paris Olympics.
Ooh. We have the Eejits of holidays with the Taliban. Yes. So, Mr. Glenn, tell me, we have an Olympiad on our hands, do we know?
Yes, the Olympics have started, and this was a threat, but I'm not sure if they've followed through on it, because there was swimming. There's going to be swimming events in the Seine, or the Seine?
The Seine?
The Seine, the French river, and some French protesters are threatening to shit in the river.
Yeah. Nobody does protest like the French. That's right. And the reason why they're protesting, threatening to shit in the river, is they said that the government hadn't cleaned the river enough that they could swim in it. Doesn't make a huge amount of psychological sense there.
No, it's like if Just Stop Oil sponsored a NASCAR team.
Or Just Stop Oil sponsored a riot in Belfast. It seems like a strange way to go about stopping oil, putting it in milk fucking bottles and throwing it at the peelers. I believe it's going to be a better world, you know what I mean? But only if I can bomb you. Oh, listen, this isn't particularly about France, but I've got to get this one in early. If we're talking about Belfast, they've got the latest survey of the top 50 boys and girls names of 2024 in Belfast. I promise you, this is true. These 2 names have entered the top 50 list. Obviously, your Toms, your Sams, your Emilys, your Sarahs, they're all in there, the normal ones. But there's 2 fucking names that have only made it in Northern Ireland. A new name for girls in Northern Ireland? Dreamy. Fucking Dreamy. Can you imagine that? Fucking get over here, Dreamy.
Somebody has to look into her father. That's not what you should think when you look at your daughter.
You're Dreamy.
Yeah. I demand that be the name.
Yeah, Dreamy. Dreamy for a girl. And a new name in Belfast for a boy. Genuine name. There's people who've actually been christened this in this very year. Monte Carlo. Monte fucking Carlo. Imagine that. Get over here, Monte Carlo, go McGettigan. I like it. It sounds like it's a mixed marriage. Monty sounds like it's General Montgomery from the Second World War. Lovely for a Protestant family. Lovely. Named after a British general. And Carlo sounds like a Fenian. You know what I mean? Sounds like an Italian fella who owns the chip shop in West Belfast.
Yeah. Is it both their names? Like, is his first name Monte and his middle name Carlo? Or
no.
Is it like a hyphenated?
It's a hyphenated first name.
Carlo.
That's a level of swank most people.
I don't even think there is a hyphen in Monte Carlo, is there?
Well, I don't know. I've never been to Monte Carlo. I can't say I've been to Monte Carlo. I've been to Port Rush. It's no Monte Carlo. They do have slot machines though.
Wow.
And sports cars.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Similar. I wonder if there's somebody in the south of France that's named their child Port Rush. This is my seventh child for my Russian lover, Port Rush, Dupont. Just means the bridge. It's not that fancy. Yeah. Anyway, so tell me. So what's up? So the French are threatening to shit in the river.
They're going to shit in the river. Yeah.
That's astonishing. Like nobody. Has anybody ever been to France? Have you been? Yeah. Have you ever been there when there's a protest on? No. Fucking so organised. Like I was in Paris this time last year. I was doing a gig in Paris, and there was some sort of fucking trade union. We're not getting paid enough for our fucking pension fund. Like pretty dry reason to fucking protest. And they were rioting, but they also had food vans. I sat there just in this cafe watching people fight with the cops and then go over and just get a light lunch. Just a little something.
Yeah. Well, if you've ever been to Paris, I think they've already done this protest before.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever seen the river there, but there's been some shitting in it already. It's not.
Oh yeah, you could definitely slide through that water.
Yeah. It's gonna. I think it's gonna affect the metals.
Oh, yeah.
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 Was it? Well, it's also it's just gonna be the person with the strongest fucking system able to slither through the sewage enough. Somebody else has trained their body within an inch of fucking muscle fiber. As soon as they go into the cholera lake.
Yeah. It's all it'll be. There'll just be all these fucking toned, ripped Olympians, and then just one fucking junkie from Manchester. Yeah. It's just I spent the last 5 years just dipping myself in a canal. Can't fucking swim, but I'm the only one who's alive. So.
He just bobbed his way to a gold medal. Just everybody else going sinking to the bottom. It didn't matter.
He's 1 stone.
So it was something to do with the perforations in his arms. It helped in some way.
They have that on nuclear submarines. So maybe he's just designed a nuclear submarine to be designed on the model of Manchester junkies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. It's being cheered like a sports team. They're the Manchester Junkies.
Could you pass the medal down? I can't get up on the podium.
How quickly would that medal be sold? It wouldn't even go onto his neck. Just the pawn shop's there with him. Thank you.
He'll have already done a deal long before the medal ceremony.
He owed them a lot of medals.
Just putting 3 bags of smack around his neck. That's the next 48 hours sorted out, Tony.
Yeah, 4 more years to the next one.
Yeah. He's not going to last. It's astonishing. Like, one time, the level of protests are really weird. The French organised, like, they're not, like, how often do British and Irish people protest? It has to, you know what I mean? Really upset people before they give a fuck. Actually get out there. Not in France. Like, it's just, like, there's protest season. Kulak says no. Well, Kulak's been saying no to a lot of shit for a long time. I'm from Kilbarrack, so I know exactly what fucking Kulak thinks. Where this week there's been anti-immigration protests in a part of the north side of Dublin where I'm from. If you don't know what Kulak's like, the only pub in Kulak is called the Sheaf of Wheat. But everybody from Kulak simply calls it the Whiff of Shite. People literally turn to each other, shall we go to the Whiff? That's the sort of fucking thing.
I don't think Ireland can complain about immigration. That's all I like. All these immigrants should go home. You don't have enough fucking country for Irish immigrants to come home.
Well, we didn't know. We thought the immigration door only opened one way. Turns out it's one of them fucking rotating doors. Ridiculous. It's genuine true. We're talking about this, right? So it's become big. It's only become big in the last couple of years in Ireland. See, the reason is, for those who've never been to Ireland, they'll be able to back you up, right? Up to about 15 years ago, we didn't have anybody else in Ireland. We're traditionally an export market. Right? People tried to emigrate into Ireland, but they were always trampled over by the Irish people on the way out. Right? But we had nobody to actually be racist to. But we had all. I know. But we had all the necessary hatred in our hearts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So we basically split ourselves into two teams and just practiced for the last 400 years.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy!
When it happens, we'll be sharp.
Oh. Boy, oh boy! When those Nigerian taxi drivers finally showed up in Dublin, fucking, they realised they weren't fucking dealing with amateurs. Hundreds of years of skilled hatred. This is genuine true, right? So what there is in Dublin, you get Irish taxi drivers festooning their taxis subtly with loads of tricolours, the Irish flag, just to let people know that this taxi driver is very genetically similar to you, baby. Right?
That's very important.
It is. Yeah, it is for them. Right? One day I was in Dublin, and you know those minicab taxis, right? This guy had hand-painted, it was a shit job, he'd actually hand-painted the whole back of the minivan taxi with the tricolour, right? It was the only taxi in the rank, and it was pissing down rain. I was like, oh, fuck me. Oh, all right, here we go. I get in the taxi, yeah? It's a Nigerian dude, right? I was like, what the fuck happens after they see your giant tricolour and they get in, then they see you? What the fuck do they say to you? And he went, they say nothing. I just tell them, my name's Kieran O'Malley. Do you want to go home or not? Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, if you're sneaky enough to be Irish, you're fucking Irish. If you can forge an Irish passport, you can have a real one as well. It isn't mental off. The French. Have you been there during any protests?
In France? I'm sure I have. I must have been. I've been there. So
Yeah.
Something would have gone on.
Horrible cops, though. Have you ever encountered the French cops?
Oh, yes.
Fucking
Yes.
terrible.
Yeah, they do like a weird thing. They do usual suspects. And they just round up, like if something happens, then they round up everybody that they know to do that and fucking beat them until they finally go, it was him.
Clearly guilty. What innocent man would be covered in bruises? I mean, we don't need Inspector Clouseau to solve this case, huh? The Olympics. It's been already our first scandal of the Olympics. Ooh. An English show jumper lady. Do you know the equestrian Olympics? This lady knows what I'm talking about.
I hope so.
Whipping them. She was caught. Her name is, see if this seems like a posh name to you, Manchester, Charlotte Dujardin. Now that is some Altrincham shit right there. Yes, she was caught on camera whipping her horse.
Wow.
Whipping it! And she said in her apology statement, she went, I don't want people to think this is not me. I'm not like this. She is! Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I would have thought,
Thank
yes,
you,
she
sir.
is.
Horse from the back.
I have to say, no offense, lads, but you do look either end of a pantomime horse. This looks like what these dudes for another fucking 11 months of the season.
Looks like the end of a Trump rally right now. I hope they got snipers on these two.
Yeah. So she's being taken out of it.
Are you not like?
Apparently
Are you not allowed to whip horses? Like you're allowed to make
Surely.
them fucking dance in a ring? That's
Yeah.
just as weird. Like, but don't whip them. Just braid their hair.
Make them dance.
Yeah, it seems odd.
Tenderize their flesh for later.
Yeah.
That's a guy who's really into whipping horses.
Yeah, man.
That's just his moment where he's just like, that's not the fucking joke for me, thank you. Right on. Does anybody else feel, it doesn't feel like a gig at all here. Is it just me? But this feels like a town hall meeting that's gone badly wrong.
We're gonna have to vote on some of these issues.
I can see the people in the tent, you're looking at us going, this is all very well, but when do we get to vote on the new roundabout? Fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just had to retire.
Yeah. It was, yeah, I mean, I think it's bad form whipping horses. If you can't convince a horse to just fucking, trot around and shit like that, like, without whipping it, like, maybe you're bad at horsewomanship. Right? Is that a controversial take? Who's up for horse whipping in this tent? Of course you
I
are.
want to see the best fucking horse dancing that could possibly take place, and if that means whipping them, then you whip that horse. If you showed up for the horse dancing, you might as well go whole hog. That's what I'm saying.
It's true. Well, it's sad, but it turns out that's how you get people to dance well on Strictly. Right? Turns out if you want to get a lazy fucking afternoon TV chef to do the rumba properly, you gotta whip that motherfucker.
Is that where she's going? Is she gonna go work on Strictly now?
I should fucking hope so.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
What sort of, let me ask you a question, Mr. Glenn. What, if you could, with a genie's wish,
Yeah?
if you could be a gold medalist in any event in the Olympics, what would it be?
The dressage, but as the horse.
Oh.
Yeah, just be able to look at all the other horses and go, yeah, I fucking did it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'd want. What do you want to be?
Oh, I'd love the javelin.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. I'd like to be able to fucking basically train as a Bronze Age assassin, but in plain view. Right there. Learning how to kill people from hundreds of meters away with a fucking javelin. It must cross their mind, the javeliners.
Yeah.
Right? To think, it must be awesome to know you've got that power. The ability to murder a man in a little white hat 100 meters away. Really?
Yeah, well, I think if you got down to your third throw and you just knew you didn't, you didn't have it in you, you'd just sort of be looking at the crowd going, which one of these fuckers is gonna get it?
Yeah. Which of these fucks am I gonna take out? It's a much underused weapon in the world of assassination.
I don't think it's very precise.
If you
I think it's good for crowd control.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that would be so much better. Instead of all this shit, crash barriers and fucking laminates and telling people where they've got to be in wristbands, just let people go wherever they want, but also have roaming javelin men.
Yeah.
Or women. Or women. Actually, I don't know whether women do the javelin, do they? Is there javelin in the heptathlon?
No, I don't think big boobed women do it.
Why is that then?
They get in the way.
Let me into your scientific mind. What is it about the science of tits?
Like a pool cue. Fire it off.
Oh,
I don't know. I think it'd be hard for a large-breasted woman to do the javelin. You think about where it goes and pierce their nipples.
I think if a woman had a really cracking pair of tits, I wouldn't care how far she could throw it.
No.
I would tell her she had thrown it the best. But then again, I'm not an Olympian.
No.
So you're going to watch the Olympics?
I am. There's been scandal though. Like as you know, the Canadian ladies football coach has been sent home for the two most passive aggressive nations in the world. Canada was flying a drone over the New Zealand football team to figure out their tactics.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of times.
I flew a drone over the New Zealand team too, but it wasn't to look at tactics, it was just to look at the women, you know? I just wanted to get a closer look at them, you know?
Just the tops of their heads?
I think you'll find.
Yeah, like a good top of a head. I suppose.
Well, that's the first time we've had a new section in the podcast. Spontaneous perverted confessions. I mean, let the record state, we didn't fucking ask that at all.
Yeah.
That wasn't like I got kind of taken by the moment and just joined in. No, that was full on. Are you
It was a very specific heckle, too. Can you imagine if that's true? Oh, I didn't think this was going to come up. I, too.
You're a drone botherer, are you? Yeah.
Behind the scenes, I wouldn't admit it in public.
No, this is
Well,
a safe tent, brother.
Nobody will ever hear about this fella, don't you worry.
Yeah.
He does. Fair enough. You're now you now have your own heckler. Do you know what level of elite heckling that involves?
Yeah, you going.
A heckler with his own fucking heckle. Are you a pervert? What are we talking about here? What's the dirtiest thing you've ever done?
90% pervert, 10% not pervert.
What the fuck is that? Well, tell us about the 10% not pervert. Somehow that's the more interesting part about you. Is that 10%
His left hand is constantly admonishing him.
Jesus, Kieran, why do you do it? Shut up, you. You recharge the batteries on the drone or I'll fucking take you down. What sort of pervert are you?
Normal, everyday pervert.
A jack of all trades.
Very nice.
Come on.
Very good, Mr.
Thank
Glenn.
you.
Very good, Mr. Glenn. Pearls before swine. It's a terrible one.
Oh, he's done that before.
Have you come on a pig before?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He remembers. I've never seen a guy remembering so hard in my life.
No, don't talk about that. I lose the farm.
He remembers what I don't, so.
Oh, wow. What? That sounds like the pig molested you. Awful. What a terrible story.
This is the origin story of a pervert.
What was it?
My feet got stuck in the mud, and it was the first time on Uncle's farm.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm glad we've kept it nice and highbrow with the opening story.
We had to.
We were talking about the Olympics and somehow we drifted into the world of pig fucking. Or should I say, man fucking. What's that?
Is that not in the Olympics?
It fucking should be. Jesus, if they have sevens fucking rugby in it, then they should definitely have fucking pig fucking. Who do you think would be the best pig fucking country?
I think everybody thinks their own country would be.
Yeah.
I know. I think Canada would be. But my brother's won a greased pig contest before. So can anybody else say that?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Which
Do you
one?
know what the trick is? I don't know. It was a little pig. I don't know what his name was. Oh my. Gary.
Gary.
You know how you win a greased pig contest? You grab its feet.
Oh.
That's true. You don't go for the greasy part. You grab its feet. He knows.
Hey, fucking knows. Hey, what? Oh, you missed the fucker. I don't know how the hell you know this, but... Oh, right. Anyway, while you're away, your friend that you're here at this event with just confessed out of the blue that he fucks pigs. We weren't talking about that. He brought it up.
Yeah, he interjected.
You're sharing a room. Oh, fuck me. Tonight they're going to be doing a sexual position known as the BLT.
They will not be allowed back in that bed and breakfast.
It's called the Brian, Larry, and Tom. Anyway, so well, there you go. Well, are you genuinely? Are you pro Olympics people? Are you interested? Yeah, yeah, kind of. So, kind of, a bit. Sure. It's on. That's the spirit. That's fair. Oh, sure, fuck yeah, the winter. Curling's fantastic. It's bowls on ice, for fuck's sake.
If you put your drink down, it stays cold.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's fucking right. That's the true Olympian way.
That's right. That's right. That's why Canada's so good at curling.
Did you know obviously the Olympics started in ancient Greece? And originally it was all naked. Did you know that? That'd be a better fucking sporting thing, wouldn't it? All bollock naked. They were all naked. And it was only men. They weren't having women run around and doing things. It was just naked dudes.
The wrestling would have got out of control. That's all.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine ancient Greek wrestling involved.
Oh man, that's how they pinned each other.
I think that's how they invented olive oil. Originally it was lube, and then slowly it became salad dressing. Lube, tossing salad, salad.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Shall we move on?
Yes.
Let's you know what I mean? Let's unlower the tone, whatever the fuck that expression is. We have a couple of minutes left. Are you ready for your next story, Mr. Glenn?
Yes.
Well then, this is extraordinary. The Taliban, yes, that Taliban, they rarely get the cheer that they deserve. A fucking genuinely weird crowd that has been gathered in this fucking South Manchester suburban rugby club. Anyway, the Taliban have got into tourism. The Taliban are now advertising their version of Afghanistan as a tourist destination.
Once they got the Americans out, they could finally get their plan together.
It's true, Americans do destroy holiday destinations. So maybe that was it.
Fair few, yeah.
Yeah. Taliban. I thought, fuck, what the fuck? Why would anyone want to go to fucking on holidays in Taliban, Afghanistan? And then I thought, I'm a man and I've got a beard. Fuck it, it's probably a great place for a stag do. You know, lads on tour. You know what I mean?
I don't think I don't think the ladies would have to worry about carbs before the vacation either. When you see what they're going to have to wear to the beach,
I don't think they're going to the beach. I don't think they're leaving the fucking house. The Taliban. Everybody thinks they're bad people.
Go on.
Please put your phone down, sir. This sneaky motherfucker. Did you notice? All the pig fucking, he didn't record that.
I didn't need to.
He was just there, the Manchester United fan going, oh yeah, pig fucking, all right, yeah. Giggsy's done it, Giggsy did it, Giggsy did it. Did it in front of his little brother. Giggsy did it. The minute a comedian may be on the way to mention the good side of the Taliban. Oh, fucking cancel fucking Dave over here.
Yeah.
Snitchy fuck. This time last year, me and Mr. Glenn here, we were out. Do you remember we did fucking the gig in, what was it, in Cambridge? And the headliner act was Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah.
So hit after fucking hit. I mean, you can't dispute the man is a hit machine. And there's songs you forget even he did. He's that fucking great. But Lionel Richie's in-between song banter is dog shit.
That's shocking.
He's mind-blowingly shit at banter, right? And there's like 40,000 of us there all to see Lionel, right? And we were all fucking loving the hits. Penny Lover. There's so many fucking hits.
Brick.
You got a brick.
I didn't even know he sang that one.
Right? Halfway through, there was loads of people in the crowd had worn vintage Lionel Richie moustaches for the crack. Right, just for the crack. They'd all, they didn't, it was almost, it's Cambridgeshire. It was an exclusively white crowd. They hadn't gone for the afro. They had learned. They didn't do afro, and they most certainly didn't get any paint out. Right? No. That's fair enough. But everybody can have a moustache, right? So there were loads of people in the crowd with the classic 1970s Lionel Richie tash, right? And one bit in between the song, right? Everybody's loving it. Everybody's a Lionel fan there, right? These are his fans, and we were all loving it, right? But he's got the camera crew up there, and he's pointing out people in the front row. And there was like a 14-year-old girl had one of the Lionel tashes on, just for the crack, right? And in between some of his hits, Lionel Richie goes, point the camera at her, point it. And there's this girl, and everybody cheers. She goes like, yay, and the whole crowd cheered. And Lionel's just looking at her, confused. He goes, how old are you? She went, I'm 14. Yeah. And he's like, yay! And he goes, 14-year-old girl with a mustache? That don't make no sense. Right? And the entire crowd, his own fans, 40,000 people, everybody got their fucking phone out. Everybody. The whole world's a fucking world of snitch cunts now. Everybody is like, I'm going to be the one with the footage of Lionel Richie ending his career. Okay, no.
But they say, then they cut the camera and everything. They sort of like James Brown. I'm like, Lionel, get away from the microphone.
The bassist just started into the next bit. Just trying to tempt him over to the piano. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. We're all just session musicians. But weirdly, the Taliban are genuinely trying to get people to fucking go on holidays in Taliban, Afghanistan. But they blew up all the things. Genuinely, there was the number one, before the Taliban came to power, the number one tourist destination in Afghanistan were these giant statues of the Buddha. The world's largest Buddha statues carved inside of a fucking mountain. That's what people used to go to Afghanistan to see. And they fucking blew them up.
You're really tempting the fate of karma.
Tempting the fate of karma?
Yeah,
do you want to throw another religion into the mix there?
Well, it's the Buddha.
Oh, the Buddha, yeah.
Yeah. And then look what happened. They blew it up and they've had a bad run.
I think
almost exclusively the only reason that happened.
Well, there you go. Where's the shittest place you've ever been on holidays? Carlo. Yes, Carlo's an unlovely place to go on holidays. Where?
Pontins.
Oh, fuck. That's like a Welsh Butlins. Jesus, the only way to fucking lower than a Butlins, a Welsh Butlins. We've got blue coats. All right, everybody, it's time for the Knobbly Knees competition.
Well, it's not technically a holiday destination, but it's going to happen in Manchester later. Well, this morning, apparently. I was talking to one of the comics in the green room, and apparently there is a UFC fight taking place this evening, but they want to have it so it's American prime time. So they are starting a UFC fight, full fucking arena, at 3 a.m.
In Manchester?
In Manchester.
Oh.
There's going to be a lot of heart attacks.
Yes. Yes.
However, will those gentlemen stay up?
We're all athletes. Wow.
Yeah, and the comic, he knows some of the fighters on the bill, and he was just like, I was like, are you going to go watch it? And he's like, no, I've seen their fans, and they're not even nice at 8 p.m.
Fuck, yeah. The only cage match that the cage is there to keep the fucking audience out. Get in there, son! Wow. Fuck. What a terrible idea.
I know.
Or great idea. If you've got a drone. If you've got a drone and a willing pig, throw that into a fucking arena full of coked up Manchester fight fans.
Oh my God. Grab the legs. Grab the legs. If you've learned anything, go for the legs.
It's a bit greasy. Oh, wow. Fuck me. Yeah. I suppose, but no, the worst place I've ever been on holidays, as a kid, we used to go on holidays to Blackpool.
Oh, dear
Fuck.
Lord.
If you've never been to Blackpool in this room, it's what Walt Disney would have done if he had a fiver. A really fucking grim place.
Well, I was in Blackpool the day my wife moved out with the kids, and I had to drive home from Blackpool to that half-empty house, and I became the only man who's ever not wanted to leave Blackpool.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You could have gone on some of the rides. That'd be nice. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to be crying anyway. What are you, chicken?
Yeah.
No, we're just heartbroken.
Yeah, they don't have like a smile thing to get on. Your mouth must be at this angle.
Oh, the pictures as you come down the fucking thing.
Alone. Just, there used to be someone there, but not now.
Oh, that's sad. It's a sad story. But I also do admire and appreciate that you're willing to be that emotionally honest. It's
Thank you.
inspirational, Glenn.
Thank you. Smattering.
Yeah. Well. Who would have
This
thought?
feels like a baptism that hasn't really worked out.
Well. When we first took to the stage, who would have thought this humble, half-empty tent of pig fuckers could be that emotionally raw and honest? Just on. Okay, so
You protest too much.
Okay, the pig
What are you
fucker.
talking about? There's no pig fuckers over here. It's only them.
He's
He's now recanting. There's cameras everywhere.
Look at him, he'll get you involved. You just start off with a bacon butty in the morning, sidling up to you. It's delicious, isn't it? Oh, did you see this? Speaking of fucking breakfast, moving on to the next story, I think we'll all agree, are we all agreed we're not going on holidays in Taliban-dominated Afghanistan? Agreed? God, that wasn't all of you.
Got a head shake over there.
This guy's all in.
Yeah.
This dude at the back is like, if
Oh,
EasyJet
the
go
goat
there.
you can stew. And a lot of heroin. But yeah, the medal winner. He'll be there.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Well, 80% of the audience are against the Taliban.
Yeah.
20% willing to give them a go. You seem to. Can you grow a beard, sir? Is that the reason why you like the Taliban? Is it envy? Is it beard envy?
No, but if I do like a flight for a couple of quid, I'll take the chances.
That is, if for the people who are listening to this around the world, that is quite simply the English way. What you heard there, none of this fucking Doctor Who or fucking Big Ben. That's real England. Yeah? If it's a fiver, I'll give it a go. Anything. I'll try anything. if it's cheap. Good for you, fella. Wow. Well, so in conclusion, we're off to myself and Mr. Glenn. We're going to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival next week.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Yes, we fucking are. Where are you going to be performing, Mr. Glenn?
I will be at the Pear Tree at 7 p.m. So if you...
Oh, well, there you go. A Pear Tree.
I've got 2 days off, but I don't know which days they are. It's not like somebody knows. It's not just show up, not today.
He shows up anyway for company.
I don't know where else to go.
Yeah. For him, it's not just a gig, it's a drop-in centre. Do you know what I mean? That's the first time this fucker laughed. He liked the drop-in centre joke way too much. The man hiding behind the amp. Yeah, and I will be performing. I'll be performing.
Excellent.
We are probably two of the world's greatest fucking self-promoters.
Where's Waldo over here? Find me.
Where am I performing? I'm performing in Edinburgh at a venue called the Nucleus.
Yeah.
Just the tonic Nucleus. At 5.
Sounds like it's gone wrong.
Yeah, it probably has. It's 5:40.
Oh, wonderful.
Did you see this? This was, there's a hotel, actually weirdly in Glasgow, because, you know, it gets sold out, everything's so expensive during the Fringe, like accommodation. It's a hotel in Glasgow advertising that it's a Fringe hotel, and to make it part of the Fringe, they're actually advertising to get a new member of staff who's great with, and I quote, who's got brilliant patter. There's a hotel in Glasgow. They want somebody, a member of staff who's got fucking brilliant patter, by the way, whose job is it to wander around while people are having their fucking breakfast and give them shit. Just like so insanely Scottish. What you doing, you fucking fat cunt? What you doing, you eating sausages, you big fat yank bastard? Fucking patter, you cunt, by the way.
Yeah, just constantly out. So you in from out of town? Yes.
I'm in a hotel.
Why else would I be cheating on my wife?
Not in this discount hotel. Lads, you've only just arrived. That's no problem. But we all want to know, have you fucked a pig?
And is that where you were?
That's right.
You're not the Prime Minister.
Very good. Now that would have been a very topical fucking comeback 8.5 years ago. Literally.
Did you finally get the time machine fired up?
Well,
he doesn't know.
No, but he has.
Yeah.
He has. That's it. That's the face of a pig fucker right there. And do you know why we know that? Because he told us. Without any of us asking. That's what you missed while you were fucking wanking in the bushes. Anyway, what a strange conclusion to an unusual evening.
It's not there. I've had worse.
Yeah, we've all done worse gigs. Yeah. You've been fantastic. Thank you so much.
That has been wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You can, if you want, we're on all your platforms.
Yeah.
Eejits is all your platforms. We're also on all your social medias. We're there on your social medias.
So it's a podcast festival. If you can't figure it out, like, how the fuck did you get here?
Thank you so much.
But,
it's been a Pod People production.
A Pod People production.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.